Hello, I'm Tim, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm reviewing a self-inflating sleeping pad for camping from a company called Clostnature. I've been testing this out for the last 6 months or so, and I figured it was about time to share my thoughts on it. I do want to say that I don't bring this pad on every camping trip. It's great for car or motorcycle camping, but it's a little bit big for backpacking trips. I am going backpacking next weekend, and with the cold weather, I will be taking this along with me. So anyways, let's jump right in with the most important feature, price. This sleeping pad is currently on sale from $35, now only $23, which I think is a great price for this sleeping pad. So let's go over some stats and features and my opinion on this pad. First of all, this is a self-inflating pad, which I think is the better style of sleeping pad for comfort and warmth. You do need to blow some air into it to get it completely inflated, but it does a lot of the work for you. Closed cell foam pads are good too, but personally I prefer self-inflating because it's kind of a happy medium from pack size to comfort ratio. Let's talk warmth. This pad has an R value of 4, which is pretty good. I haven't had it in super cold temps yet, but I will definitely be using more of it on winter trips this year for backpacking and car camping. I think it should perform really well in cold climates. I will be sure to update you with a long-term review in the future once I've tested it out in some real cold temperatures. But from what I've seen so far, this is a pretty well insulated pad. I give it a 5 out of 5 for warmth, but like I said, I haven't tested this in extreme cold yet. Next, let's discuss comfort and thickness. This pad is 1.5 inches thick, which is good, but not top of the comfort food chain. 1.5 is good for back sleepers, and I do tend to roll around a lot at night, so I have tried it in different sleeping positions. When side sleeping, the pad does okay. It's more comfortable than closed cell foam pads that I've used. Basically, I sleep really well on this pad and I wake up feeling refreshed, which I think is what really matters. So 4 out of 5 for comfort. It is comfortable, but I think that 2.5 inches might have been better. As far as weight and packability, this pad weighs 4.26 pounds, which is pretty heavy. And that's why I don't take it on all camping trips. But I do think it's what should be expected for a self-inflating sleeping pad at this price point. It's not perfect for people trying to go ultra lightweight, but if warmth and comfort are your priorities, then I think the weight is justified. It doesn't pack down very small either, 13 by 7 by 7 inches. And like I said earlier, it's really great for motorcycle and car camping. I think it's a good weight and size for those activities. I will be using it on some backpacking trips, specifically ones where warmth is my main concern. It works for backpacking, but is pretty heavy when trying to keep your overall weight down. Almost 5 pounds for this pad is a lot. For weight and packability, I give it a 3 out of 5. I don't know that much more could be expected from a pad at this price, but it's definitely something to consider if weight is an important factor. Okay, next is ease of setup. It does a lot of the work for you, like I said, when setting it up. Just a few big breaths and it's good to go. I'd say the setup is very easy. I really like the dual action valve that allows you to put air in without air escaping. It really adds to the appeal of this sleeping pad for me. As far as deflating the pad, it does pretty well here too. It's pretty easy to get the air out, and I think for this category I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. It's very easy to work with. Durability and materials are another key factor in gear selection. So far the pad is holding up well. It feels very durable, and even the valve seems sturdy and dependable. The materials feel well made, and I expect this pad to last a long time. Another nice touch is the 30D stretch knit fabric and the added anti-slip on both sides of the pad, preventing it from slipping or moving around, and helps you stay on the pad instead of sliding around throughout the night. I will be sure to update you on extended use of this piece of gear, but in more than 6 months of use, I found it to be very well made and durable. 5 out of 5 for this category as well. Next is size and shape. This is a rectangle shaped sleeping pad, so there's plenty of room for moving around. Of course, a mummy shaped pad would pack smaller, but for what it is, I like the squared shape. This pad all set up measures 75 long by 24 wide, and as I said earlier, it's 1.5 inches thick. I'm pretty tall at 6'1", and I think it fits me perfectly. It also fits well inside my tent. It's not so big that it don't have room for the rest of my gear. For the size and shape, I give it a 5 out of 5. I'm pretty happy with this category. One of the most important factors for me for a sleeping pad is noise level. There is nothing worse than a noisy sleeping pad that wakes you up every time you move an inch. I have had some pads that did that, and it made for a terrible night's sleep. Mostly I found this with inflatable pads The self-inflating ones that I've used are usually pretty quiet. This pad I have found to be very quiet, and I haven't noticed any squeaking or crinkling or any kind of noises, so another 5 out of 5 for this one. Finally, let's talk price and value. The pad is super affordable at $35, and like I said, at the time of making this video, it is on sale for $23. I will leave it linked below in case you want to check it out on Amazon, but I think even for the price, this pad is worth the money. Considering all the features, the comfort, the warmth, ease of setup, and durability, it's a great value. For the right application, I think this is a real winner. I think it has its place, and ultralight backpacking is not where this pad shines. For car or motorcycle camping or certain backpacking trips, it is a total knockout. Value is an easy 5 out of 5. I don't think you could do much better for this price. Overall, I have been very happy with this piece of gear, and I expect to get many seasons with this pad. And I'm looking forward to testing it out in some colder climates. I'm heading up north next weekend where it might be in the low 30s, and I'm excited to see how it performs. I definitely recommend this pad to anyone looking for a new sleeping pad. It's definitely worth consideration, and I give it a 4.5 out of 5 for my overall rating. So that's my opinion on this pad. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll be sure to answer them. Again, there will be a link down below if you want to check it out. And anyways, that's it for today's review. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.